Ever feel like you're drowning in complicated financial advice? Well, we're going to cut right through all that noise. In the next few minutes, we're building a super simple but really powerful blueprint for both your career and your wealth. Let's get started.
It's a pretty common feeling, right? You're just bombarded with all these tips and tricks and can't miss opportunities until you just feel totally lost. What if there was a clear, straightforward strategy that actually works? That's what we're here to unpack. And the best part? You won't need a finance degree to get it.
So let's think about this like a game plan. Any winning strategy needs two things, a powerful offense and a rock-solid defense. Your offense, that's how you go out there and actively boost your income. And your defense? Well, that's how you passively grow the wealth you already have, letting your money do the work for you.
Okay, let's start with the offense, boosting your income. This is the active part of your plan where, a little bit of strategic effort can make a massive difference in what you earn over time.
This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? It can feel, awkward and super intimidating. Most of us think we know how to do it, but there's a common approach that usually falls flat, and then there's a much more effective way. So that approach on the left, just walking in and asking for more money because you feel like you deserve it, that often gets a big thumbs down. The far more successful approach on the right, it completely flips the script. It's not about what you want, it's about the value you can actually prove you provide.
And here's how that pragmatic plan works, in 3 steps. First, you find a bigger, more expensive problem your boss is dealing with. Next, you come up with a clear plan for how you're going to solve it. And finally, you explain exactly how solving that problem makes you way more valuable to the company. The raise? It just becomes the logical next step.
So the big takeaway here is this mindset shift. You get paid more not by asking for it, but by making yourself more valuable. When you start solving bigger problems, the conversation about your salary just becomes this natural result of your proven worth.
All right, with our offense humming, let's get our defense in order. This is the part of the plan that just works for you in the background, quietly and consistently growing your wealth for the long term.
Let's be honest, for a lot of us, the word investing brings up these images of complicated charts and scary math, but it really doesn't have to be that way. The best defensive strategy is often the simplest one.
This is what we're calling the simplified optimal portfolio. Look, the goal here isn't to outsmart the market or pick some hot new stock. It's to create a dead simple mix of investments that just captures the growth of the entire market over decades. No headaches.
And believe it or not, this is it. This is your entire defensive strategy right here in one picture. Just 3 core parts, all balanced. That is all the complexity you need. Seriously.
So what are these 3 things? First, you've got a U.S. index fund. Think of it like owning a tiny piece of every major company in the U.S. Second, an international fund that does the exact same thing for the rest of the world. And third, a bond fund. That's basically a collection of loans that adds stability, kind of like a cushion when the market gets a little rocky. And that's it. You're now globally diversified.
And now for what is maybe the most important instruction of all. Once you set this up, and you can do this automatically every single month, the whole idea is to forget it exists. Don't check it. Don't panic when the market dips. Just let it do its thing for decades.
I mean, just look at this timeline. Your only job is to set it up today. After that, time and the magic of compound growth do all the heavy lifting for you. This isn't about getting quick wins. It's about playing the 40-year game with patience.
So we have our offense, actively increasing our value and our income. And we have our defense, passively and simply growing our wealth. Now let's see how they come together to create this really powerful, lifelong financial engine.
This is where the magic really happens, because these 2 parts feed each other. Your offense gets you more income. Then, a portion of that new income automatically feeds your defense. This creates this amazing cycle that just accelerates your wealth creation over that 40-year timeline.
And let's be crystal clear about this. This strategy isn't flashy. It is not going to make you a millionaire overnight. This is a pragmatic, proven, get wealthy slowly blueprint. It's about building a solid, unshakable financial foundation for your entire life.
And that brings us to the end. You have the blueprint, you have the offense, you have the defense. The strategy is simple, but it does require action. So the only question left is, what's your first move going to be?